What? What do you mean without passengers? I guess he means like people traveling back and forth? I don't know. Oh my gosh, they're still coming after me with this bounty? I'm curious, like what would have happened if we had Godo with us? Got them all. Well, most of them. Like, would he tell them to stop? I don't know. One thing I would have liked on here would be like some sort of sweeping attack to like hit multiple people. But that's okay. Don't really need it. Good job, boys. It says power gauntlets. Can we give that to BioWare? Yes. We'll heal up. Did I miss anything back here? No. Oh my. Broken droid. Remnants of a droid here. Hello, we got Beast Rider thugs. More thugs, commoners. 1B8D.
I am 1B8D, an automated droid vendor. I have in stock a variety of quality droid components, no refunds, and no haggling. Do you have any interest in my goods?
Yeah, if you have a droid, whatchamacallit that we need. What do you sell?
1B8D sells droid components and droids. Currently there are 0 droids in stock, and a moderate selection of components. Do you have any interest in my goods?
Can you answer questions?
Certainly. 1B8D is programmed to answer many basic questions from prospective buyers. What do you want to know?
Who do you work for?
That information is restricted. Do you have any interest in my goods?
Can you tell me about ISIS?
ISIS is the only city on the planet Onderon. All other information on this subject has been restricted.
That's weird. Do you know how I can get into the palace?
Sorry, my memory banks have no information on that subject. Please restate your question or ask another.
Can you tell me anything about the palace?
Sorry, my memory banks have no information on that subject. Please restate your question or ask another.
Okay. Can I ask about something else?
Certainly. 1B8D.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna look at your goods.
I am 1B.
Let me see what you got. See, he's got the chassis. We already have the chassis. I think we're gonna have to cheat to get that last piece, guys, to be honest. Because, like, I read that he was supposed to have the last piece also. And every vendor I've seen that supposedly has the last piece hasn't had it. So I don't know, man. I don't like cheating, but if that's the only way to get the piece we need to fix HK-47, do what we have to do.
This is Dagon Kent's place. He's not the best doctor you'll ever meet, but he's well connected in this city. Doesn't look like he's here right now, though.
You looking for Dagon? You're not gonna find him here.
Well, where is he?
A soldier captain was murdered at the cantina real good. They got some suspects at the tower. From what I hear, Dagon Gent is one of them.
Could he have done this, Mandalore?
He's certainly capable of it, and probably stupid enough to get caught. But we need him, suspicion of murder or not.
What tower?
It's the turret tower on the other side of the market. Captain Riken is the man to talk to.
Okay, we know Riken. Thank you.
If you talk to him, tell him I got his 20 credits.
And you are... And the 20 credits is regarding... Gamorrean power gauntlets. Is that better? Oh, you can't even use them. It actually is better, though. Chemicals, lab station. Yeah, I figured that'd be a lab. Since he's a doctor. I don't know why I said it like that. Since he's a doctor. Does anybody know a doctor? Alright, what is this? Cantina. Alright, let's go. I'm gonna go back to the tower, the turret. Talk to the captain. Oh my gosh! Why is there more? We'll take our lightsaber out too. Get ready for it.
Wisomogo dosi sheba dente school mostovi gita yavach, pictarishan.
No.
Davanin soju. Da come just mak miki baranye doso so rika chondin. Wana magrable mogo.
How do you know me?
Yatuka wan rika chotin wani maurata wakata chi wumadisma. Kabadumpa mo wendido chokerembi norta kunyun wish chawakachuba. Sura dachi morotuko gansa.
Easier said than done, my friend. There we go. Jeez. I probably should have went into Jedi defense. We're fighting so many people with blasters right now. In fact, we should probably do that. Circlet of Suresh? Really? He had that? +5 to wisdom? Yes, please. Where do you get that from? Gold? Keldroma Bell? Oh my, where'd they get all this stuff from? Can anybody else wear this? Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll hold on to that for now. Ours is better, I think. Bounty Hunter Starport Visa. Wonder if we can do something with that. Masasi armor. Oh, put it away. Alright. Heading back to the tower. The turret.
We have found them again.
Have we, Tobin? Or is this a preface to another of your failures? Consider the whole field, Tobin. Why would a Jedi risk all of this just to come to Isis?
The crew of the Ebon Hawk is elusive, General. We were warned about that, but we still underestimated them. But the fools are here, in Isis. The intel on this is certain. I'm ordering men
Where the heck are they
to us
at?
to take care of them now.
I think I have an idea. Hold that order. Have her watched instead. The Jedi may prove a solution to another one of our persistent problems.
This guy's got a very Commander Riker look to him. Not Riken, Riker. From Star Trek. I'd also go with Kyle Katarn.
Back again, Off-Worlder? I'm sure you have a starport visa. If I were you, I'd leave before too many more beast cages are stacked in the streets.
You have a man named Dagon Gent in custody?
We certainly do. He and several other people were picked up in connection to a murder.
Who got murdered?
Captain Sulio. She was in charge of the starport checkpoint. A good soldier. Your friend was one of the last people that saw her alive. So far, he's just a suspect. But if he did it, the punishment is death.
Dagon Gent is the only person I know with the contacts to help us out. We need to get Dagon out of custody.
How long is he going to be questioned?
Until we either eliminate him as a suspect or find the real killer. Dagon has quite a record with the authorities. The Colonel thinks that murder isn't too far a stretch for someone like him.
Yeah, well, the Colonel thinks a lot of things. Can I see him?
No way. We're under orders to make sure no one sees the murder suspects. Command is taking this very seriously.
How can I eliminate him as a suspect?
I know Dagon personally. He's one of the worst doctors I've ever heard of.
That's what we keep hearing.
Deliberately killing someone. He was one of the last people seen with Captain Sulio in the cantina. Ask around there. I've heard he's got a good motive for killing her. If you can somehow clear that up and prove it wasn't him, Command will cut him loose. If I say any more, I'll get in trouble.
Alright. Cantina it
Stay
is.
out of trouble.
This way. Back to the western side. Cantina. We didn't go in there, but we found it. The Western Square. We're gonna get attacked again. Is this where they, she was murdered? I didn't clean up the blood. Sure. No problem. I'm sure we'll have some Pazak stuff going on here. Again, guys, I'm not really interested in playing Pazak in this one. Just, we tried it. It seemed a little cheap, so I'm just gonna not worry about it. Let me guess. You want a starport visa? What do you want? No, why do you ask? You're the captain. How is your crew gonna leave without you? Can I talk to you about Captain Solio's murder? Well, then I ain't gonna help you. I love how people don't want to help me, but they want my help. Kif? Yeah, what do you know of the city? Good, thank you. What do you do? Do this and that. Okay. Not vague at all. Could you be a little more vague?
Kavadumpa munsuru kupla liyawa. Bo bagaragawanda ya.
Hey, fair enough, you know. I wanted to ask him about the General and the Queen.
Chone mulera. Tonkinge ba no jansaka nikaraska.
See, exactly. Like, you have to consider everything.
Kavadumpa munsuru kupla liyawa. Bo bagaragawanda ya itua ulwanjiuma.
Alright, let's talk about the murder.
Kavadumpa munsuru kupla liyawa. Bo bagaragawanda ya itua ulwanjiuma.
Yeah, soldiers have a habit of doing that.
Kawana bota yuntatanga kinamatura. Tayaita tabosananansata. Ta cometa playa justing miki gongo be.
Oh, okay, he's a slicer.
Kun grabi la king no mulara kichi kuta grasa kisha. Mungachi norta imbre wanachike. Drumba.
Oh!
Contichan munka. Kavadumba.
He can make open starport visas. Well, we have a bounty hunter one. Do you know Dagon Gent?
Da hupa o sakurata go jujuto yoke. Hiata yamba wajiake yukito tune.
Do you know any reason why Dagon Gent would kill Cilio?
Ta come tak playa justing miki gongo beaste. Kun grabi la king no mulara kichi.
Oh.
Grasa kisha.
He was hitting on her?
Munsuru kupla liyawa. Bo bagaragawanda ya itua ulwanjiuma. Kawana bota yuntatanga kinamatura. Tayaita tabosananansata. Mungachi norta imbre wanachike. Drumba bambwa. Kontichan munka. Kavadumba kuswaka tayamukata.
How did you know Dagon?
Da hupa bot.
Okay. I want to ask you about something else.
Tong hite mosi jochia yumba ditawa e bawatune ruta.
Well, nobody told me that except for you. Let's talk about adjusting starport visas.
Da hupa bosa kurata go jujuto yoke.
500 creds? That's it?
Yukito tune.
Let's do it.
Da hupa bosa.
This one's going to the woman with the children.
Yukito tune. Mulibrawa iberendia tia Vishnu nunca se. Utati gramata mandra.
I don't know any of these other people who are begging for one. I mean, I don't really know her either, but she seemed the most sincere, and she told us the truth. Pinar.
This room is reserved, off-worlder.
You're a swoop racer. Oh, these are racers. Let's talk about the murder. I'm not really interested in racing either.
She deserved. She looked down on us beast riders. Good riddance.
Do you know Dagon Gent?
I know his face, that's about it. His office is on Bekel's turf.
Who's Bekel?
She's a beast rider like me and our leader. You better never be speaking ill of her, or else.
Alright. No help at all. Sakari?
There's got to be something you need. Something you want. I have connections, many connections in the city. I can provide high...
Let me guess, you want a starport visa.
You won't be able to find elsewhere. I even have a rare lightsaber crystal. Something you'd never find elsewhere. If you need money, I'll pay you 5,000 credits. All I ask is get me one open starport visa.
How did I know? Lightsaber crystal, what does it do?
Many Jedi have fought on this world. One of them lost their lightsaber in the Beast Wars. A reliable source says it's a rare Quixoni crystal. Incredibly rare and valuable. I see that's grabbed your interest, eh? There's only one way you're going to get it. One open starport visa. No visa, No crystal.
Okay, what do you need the visa for?
Don't worry what I'll do with a visa. Maybe I'll just take a vacation. Maybe I just want to visit my mother on Nar Shaddaa. Decent citizens like you really don't want to know what I'm going to do with it.
No, I'm not going to give her one anyways. I want to ask her about
You
the...
won't find a better deal anywhere on Isis for the visa. You'd be a sap to give it to anyone else.
I want to ask her about the
Do
murder.
you have a visa yet? I'm still...
I want to talk to you about the murder.
I really can't be any help with that. I might have been in the same detention cell that night that Dagon's in now. The soldiers were asking me some entertaining questions that night. I've got no idea what was going on.
Why were you in the detention cell? What were they questioning you about?
Let's just say I'm one of their usual suspects. Sort of comes with the territory. That's all I'm going to say.
Alright. No help. Seems like nobody knows anything. Zart?
I thought it was you. I served in the Mandalorian Wars with you. You're a Jedi, right?
You look familiar too. We'll play along.
I was one of the ground troops. We fought on Daggery Minor together. It was near the beginning of the war. We didn't win that battle.
Yes, I remember.
Enough of the past. The whole galaxy isn't safe for Jedi now, especially here. Onderon has suffered through 3 wars started by fallen Jedi. Do you still serve the Republic?
Not directly, but I do try and lend a hand.
That's the first good news I've had in months. I was sent by the Republic Senate to investigate certain delicate matters that are happening on Onderon. It's worse than we feared. I have to get to Coruscant to deliver my report. But days before I was planning to leave, they started requiring starport visas.
What were you doing here?
I really can't say. The most I will say is stay clear of General Vaklu. His ambition knows no bounds. I believe the people of Isis are absolutely correct. A civil war is brewing, and Vaklu may very well win if I can't get to Coruscant in time.
You might want to travel to Telos. There's a Republic representative there.
Thank you for the tip. The journey to Coruscant would be more costly and attract more attention. But there are many freighters bound for Telos.
I'll see if I can get you one. I already have one and it's going to somebody.
Helping me is not without its risks.
And I'm not 100%.
So you can probably handle it. But I may be being watched.
Sure, he's telling the truth.
If that would compromise your mission, perhaps we should go our separate ways.
I'll keep you in mind, though. Nico? Wait, did we go... Yeah, okay.
Nice to meet you, Sentient. Are you interested in a friendly game of Pazak? The deck is warm, the drink is plentiful, and the company amiable. Can I tempt you?
No, I want to talk about the murder.
Foul business, that is. Like most nights, I was here. What do you want to talk about?
Do you know Dagon Gent?
Know him. He's probably my best friend on this planet. Honestly, he's not a very good doctor, but he is a great drinking companion.
Someone saying that Solio humiliated them.
She did? Oh no, by the 4 moons, what a mix-up. They got it all wrong. Dagon and Sulio were good friends. It's just when they got a little too much Juma juice, they'd carry on. They'd call each other all manner of things. It could get quite hilarious, really. But it was just friendly banter. That night, Sulio was in great form. Dagon and I were laughing about some of the choicer ones later. Yellow-toothed dung dweller. We bought her a couple of drinks afterwards. It may look strange on the outside, but it was just their habit. Their way of passing time during these dark nights. Listen, if the soldiers think that's a motive, they just didn't do enough digging.
That bit of information will help with clearing Dagon, but the Onderon military won't let him.
Yeah, we need some hard proof.
Obstinate. Maybe some of these people will know more about what happened that night.
What do you think I'm doing, Mandalore? What happened on the night of the murder?
I was cleaning up steaks from a particularly rewarding Pazak game when I heard a loud sound outside. I grabbed my blaster and went out the door. When I got out, I saw Captain Salio. She was quite dead. Blood was everywhere. I heard a noise and saw Dagon Gent coming from his office across the courtyard. We both waited for the authorities to get there. The next day, they picked up Dagon and several other people in the area. It's crazy to think he did it. Salio was our friend.
Where did you find the body?
Just outside the door by the junk heap.
It might be a good idea to look at the crime scene. We fought many soldiers in the Mandalorian Wars. The Onderonians were certainly brave, but they were disorganized and stupid. I wouldn't be surprised if they overlooked something.
Tell me, how do you know Dagon?
Know him? He's probably...
Alright.
I'd much...
Anything else? Nope. Okay. So we have that. We can go outside. Hello, Kim Tick. Oh, is this racing? Yeah, I'm gonna go. Actually, let me ask him about the murder. Not here when it happened. Okay. I'm just gonna skip all this. Not interested in racing. Genre, Masadara. Few people to talk to. I'm Mitra. Struggle?
Kavadumpe masuraku, popayi botenya, tachimorota kamsa, javaskobo subjo, regiso carvenoxo, mochitosa sagrindeyo.
I didn't know Onderon was a conquered planet. That's what happens when you join a government. The galaxy was at war. Why do you think your planet would be spared? Yeah, but if they had conquered the Republic, what hope do you think there would be for Onderon? How are you more enlightened on the galaxy if you never leave your planet? Anyways. Masadar. That's racist. And buy you a drink? Okay, whatever. Just want some info. Alright, whatever. Rude. Vix. Oh my gosh, everybody likes Swoop.
Hi.
Swoop? No. I'm gonna go. What about you, bartender? I'll talk to you about the murder. Acquaintance of Dagon Gent. Like to help him get free. Do you know him? Okay. Got several rough characters in here. He didn't really tell me anything about Dagon Gent. Just that he knew him because he's a patron. They seem a little more than thugs. Anything I can do to help? Okay, fair enough. He doesn't want any trouble. He's like Jackie Chan. I don't want trouble. Alright. He didn't... Can I talk with you about the murder? No? Alright. That's weird. Let's go look at the murder scene. Crime scene. Patron. This is where we came in, right? Yeah.